All right, here we are in Excel, ready to calculate the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test. And we already have this workbook sort of set up here with the data in it, and we just copied and pasted all of the p-value math here. So I like to do that because I find since it's the same, might as well save it. Something that you can absolutely pause this and do it all yourself. But in the link in the description, you can actually download this workbook all ready to go for you. All of the math that we will be doing here is already in there, but feel free to delete it and follow along, or just go ahead and use it. It's there as a learning tool. So the first thing that we're going to do is fill in our indices. Now for the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test, we are going to use 1-based indices. So we'll start off with 1 and then 2. And we will drag these all the way down until we have 30. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to need to get our yi, our samples, ordered. So we will use the sort function to sort our data. Awesome. Now, the first thing that we need to do is get our zi. If you remember from the math section earlier, we're going to use the norm.dist function. Norm.dist. We're going to plug in yi for our x, then our mean, and we're going to absolute reference that. Standard deviation, absolute reference, and then true so that we get the cumulative distribution function. Enter. Great. And then we will just double click to drop that all the way down. Now what we need to do is calculate our d plus values. So the formula for each d plus value is, we'll put this in parentheses, I divided by n minus zi right there. Enter. Excellent. Oops, forgot to absolute reference these. I'm going to do our n value. There we go, looking much better. Now our d minus. It's going to be very similar, except it's going to be zi minus, now in parentheses, and let's start another parenthesis here. We're going to do I minus 1 divided by n. Close up our parentheses, enter. Excellent, and let's make sure we make that an absolute reference. Again, drop it all the way down. Perfect. So, now to get our KS test statistic, we're going to do a couple of max functions. So we're going to say max of, the first thing we need is the max of our d plus column, and then comma, max of our d minus column. Close up our parentheses, enter. There's our KS test statistic. So now what we're going to want to do here is we're going to need some logic here. What we're going to have to do is some if statements. It's going to be if, and we're going to say AD star, and we'll start here, is greater than or equal to 0.6. Our p-value is going to be that one. Else, if AD star is, and this is going to be greater than 0.34, our value of true is going to be this. Another if, and our AD star is greater than 0.2, 0.2, our value is going to be this, else our value will be that one. Close up all of our parentheses here and enter. And there we go. We have our p-value. So let's plug this into QE Suite and see what we get. Awesome. There we go. 0.144165, 0.965381. Awesome. There we go. We have calculated the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test statistic.